Hey, collective. Thank you guys for being so flexible with me. This is another day of giving you guys a message so late. But yeah, let's just tap in and see what messages the divine has for us. Thank you, Holy Divine Spirit. Thank you, angels and ancestors of the highest light, closest to the sun. All right. The first, three cards came out. So we got the Inspired Action card, the Soul Awakening card, and the Patriarch card, Unapologetic. This Soul Awakening card is about truth, about the truth of yourself, the truth of who you are, like knowing who you are. This is really an energy of like self-esteem, just self-realization. Like this is somebody who does not have like the opposite of imposter syndrome here, right? And with this Patriarch card, this is really that self-mastery card. This is you awakening to who you are, going through that process, and then becoming a master of yourself. And with the Inspired Action card here, this is you taking the action to do that, to decide to get curious about the inner knowings of you. I'm also picking up on like the truth of like esoteric knowledge, the truth of the universe. You might be someone who studies like universal law, numerology, astrology, scripture, just finding something piqued your curiosity and you dug deeper and you used this information to master yourself. Okay. All right. What else do we have here for the collective? We got the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is you leaving behind misconceptions about yourself. This is like, so maybe you did have some sort of imposter syndrome before, or just like didn't understand how like you felt something, like you always wanted something more, but didn't really see how you could get from point A to point B. Like you always wanted more for yourself. But this is you finally doing that. You finally believing in it. Oh, and now you're, having the soul awakening is a major transformation. We already got this self-mastery, but we got the Sun and the Star card. Yeah, this is really you embodying your personal power and attracting a new beginning as well, with the Fool card present here. In your past, you could have experienced like just working, collaborating in spaces that really didn't accept your presence, not accept your presence, but well, in some cases accept, but in a lot of cases appreciate your presence. Um, this could be in professional settings. This could have been in romantic settings. This could be even in family settings, friendships, in general. People didn't really know what to do with their energy, and it's like you didn't really know yet either. So maybe this was kind of just like a learning phase for you to tap into your power, so then you can attract other energy. Because then we, with the patriarch, clarifying the patriarch, we got the Empress card, and the patriarch in this deck is really similar to the Emperor. And you know, the Emperor and Empress is the divine masculine and the divine feminine. It's that balanced energy of both. This is also, we got the King of Swords with the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is also you attracting your divine counterpart. Love has been coming up in the messages so much recently, and I feel like it's because the collective is really mastering themselves, and that's when divine union can really come together, when people have found the harmony in themselves, when people have mastered themselves. It really doesn't come into harmony before then. Okay. This Three of Swords with the Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles really wanted to come out. And some sort of conflict with some people who are working together. But this, with the Moon card here, I'm getting that this is something that you're unaware of. But then we have the Eight of Wands here. But something is going on, and some sort of betrayal is going on behind the scenes that you're going to get clarity about. This message has been coming up kind of often too. This is around something to do with your, and what it's in the Magician card and the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. This is something from your childhood. Something that somebody is hiding from your childhood. Okay. These messages, it's so funny. I was thinking about this earlier today. Like how you can, when you get tarot messages, or even if you follow like people who are more religious and share like prophetic words, or whatever platform, whatever person that is a vessel for God to get the message to you that you use, you could have been receiving the same messages for a long time. And that's because when you're at that, you start getting some downloads at the very beginning of your journey. And that doesn't mean that the things happen the next day. It really depends on your the level of subconscious reprogramming that you have to do. Like how much you have to build your faith up, change your mindset. But there is a process of change that you have to undergo, of the mind, the body, and the spirit, in order to align with this timeline that is showing up in your frequency. And as time progresses and you undergo these changes, more information is revealed to you. And in this reading right now, everything is coming up right now. We got this soul awakening, you doing the self-work. We got this attraction of a divine counterpart. We got secrets and betrayals coming to the light. Things from your childhood and a gift of finances that you are manifesting. Now, again, these are 3 energies that I have been tapping into for the collective. I've been reading tarot on Instagram. On YouTube. I post on Instagram as well. Somebody might be here from my Instagram. If so, this is like confirmation for you. But or somebody might be guided to check out my Instagram for some reason, or maybe someone here, post tarot messages on their Instagram. Take however it resonates. Anyway, I have been sharing tarot on social media. Like, I have been sharing with the collective for about a year now. And these are the messages that have been coming out consistently. Like, these are like of what's been in the energy, but all of it is coming out very immediately at the beginning of this message. And that really feels like, to me, a energy of quickness, like being there, being closer to this manifestation, this physical manifestation of this energy that you have been getting downloads about for quite some time now. That's why this 8 of Wands is here. The 8 of Wands is about fast moving energy, because I'm like, why is this 8 of Wands here? Like, this conflict, this quick moving. No, this conflict that's been going on in the background for forever. This masculine and feminine energy is twin flame, is past life energies. You guys have been connected from lifetime to lifetime. Soul awakening, you're remembering who you are. You were this person before you incarnated here, right? So all this past energies, what's already happened, what's happening quickly, is it's coming to fruition because you remembered. And your counterpart has remembered as well. Wow. Okay. Let's see, what else? I'm going to pull just a message from this oracle deck. I'm actually going, these oracle cards, this deck, I just recently got it, and the messages are on here are pretty in-depth. So I'm just going to pull one from this deck, and then I actually am going to do an extended reading on this energy on my Patreon, get some specifics, maybe get some signs, the energy of your person, time frames, other further confirmation, because this energy just came out very concisely. Three manifestations. You could be seeing 333 a lot at this time. Okay, someone also could be 33. I got Aquarius energy here. I got a Leo energy here. I got Aries, Taurus, Libra, Pisces energy present. Okay. Okay, so the card we pulled here, I got, and 7 is significant. 7, 4, 20, 38, 11. So you could be born on one of those dates. So like the 7th, the 4th, the 20th, the 11th. Or the month, so April, July, November, February, Someone here could also be 38. Someone could be 20. Someone could be 24. Someone could be 27 as well. Okay. But this is the final message before we jump into the extended reading, which will be linked in the description box. Also, if you want to book a personal reading, that will be how you can do that will be linked in the description box, as well as any other products and services I have if you feel called to. Also, if you want to leave a tip, just support the channel, you can do that from the links in the description box as well. But our final message here is hidden blessings. Just off that, okay, that's the title of the card. I didn't even read the card yet, but this is what I was saying. When you first started getting these downloads, it was very surface level. And the more you get, the deeper you get into your obedience, into your divine truth, into your soul awakening, the deeper you get into that, the more information becomes revealed to you. So these blessings have been hidden and prepared for you always. That's why we got that past nostalgic energy out. Some of this is from childhood. Some of it is from past lives. Some of you are fulfilling destinies from things that you couldn't fulfill in a past life because of certain times where circumstances when you incarnated. It's a lot of divine feminine energy where, like, women didn't have certain rights. A lot of people here are like what I'm doing right now. In certain times I would have been considered a witch and would have been burned at the stakes. You know what I'm saying? So now we are in a time where you're more safe to, generally more safe, because I know for different people have different circumstances, and everybody's circumstances is hard. May be harder for some to express certain gifts than others, but generally we are in a time now where it's much easier to openly share your spiritual gifts. Okay? So let's see what the rest of this message on this card says. It says a deity of Hathor. So that is a deity of Hathor is one of the oracles of this deck. Okay. A radiantly transfiguring portal between heaven and earth is opening. Offering abundance and protection. Release what you have outgrown with gratitude for all you learned from it, and optimism for the elevated expression that shall arise in its place. It is natural for the bones of the sacred cow to return to the earth to give her minerals, which in turn support new life. All endings in your life are held within the auspices. I think this word is auspices. I'm going to look that up. I'm going to look this word up because I don't know what that. Okay, so the word is auspices, and it means a divine or prophetic token. Okay, so let's review that sentence again. It says, okay, release what you have outgrown with gratitude for all that you learned from it, and optimism for the elevated expression that shall arise in its place. And it is natural for the bones of the sacred cow to return to the earth to give her minerals, which in turn support new life. All endings in your life are held within the auspices of the sacred feminine. Okay. All endings in your life are held within the auspices of the sacred feminine. And you shall ultimately be enriched and empowered by all that unfolds. Recognize the promising signs of the light growing stronger in you. So I did say I was tapping into a lot of feminine energy here. So this is definitely tapping into like a divine feminine awakening here. And you're going to be and again enriched and empowered by all that unfolds. Now that we did see like some physical blessings and some manifestations coming in, we're going to dig more into that in the extended reading. But the major gift that unfolded here was the remembering of who you are. This is again you being enriched and empowered by all that unfolds. When you know the truth of who you are, that is so empowering. It gives you that. We opened this message talking about like a previous energy of imposter syndrome, and that's imposter syndrome is just not feeling empowered to be your true highest self. So when you are empowered, that's when you can essentially manifest anything because you have the belief and the faith to do so. And that's why these blessings are coming in really quickly for you. Okay, collective. So thank you for tuning in. And if you guys are going to check out the extended, see you over on Patreon. All right, bye.